Hello, um, my name is Olosha Joshua from Mark George Consulting Limited. Our program is we are trying to build a software for medical usage, which is for patients able to um, have a direct, a more mobile contact with doctors. In Nigeria, if you go to any hospital to register complaints and um before seeing a doctor you wait, and that queue always take a lot of time for people to be able to send in their complaints to doctors, and most of the time documents get missing. So our solutions, what we are trying to build is a kind of um database whereby a patient can have their record digitalized on a database, whereby if at any hospital those they can send their data there. It's going to be more central, whereby any hospital can pick with access rights. Shall we give access right to hospitals, to doctors, to anybody that wants to use that platform? But that platform will allow anybody anywhere to send in their data and meet doctors directly on that platform, instead of going to hospital to go and queue and stay hours before they see doctors. They can just send in their details, especially those people that are just um not having a critical conditions. And that is one aspect of the solution we are trying to offer. The other aspect is we are trying to look at a system whereby um people that are admitted now in an hospital now, we're looking at a monitoring system whereby they can have a kind of feeder where they can always instead of doctor always checking or people always being around patient and be monitoring them, they can have a feeder whereby they can be using to be monitoring their activities. And if the patient really need a emergency emergency, they can either buzz or use that medium to communicate to the doctors. Also, we are looking at for instance, blood transfusions. We are looking at fluid transfusion, water transmission. We are looking at the way that in which we can have a kind of a digitalized platform, whereby if anybody is on that maybe oxygen, it can be sending reports maybe on the doctor's mobile phones. We're trying to look at how to implement in mobile phones, where it will be sending doctors, and the doctor will be able to see the status of the patient, if the patient need more blood, or the water, or the resources is trying to the blood or something that is trying to transfuse into the patient is going out. You can monitor it and know when to go and give attendance. So this system will allow doctor to be able to do multiple jobs instead of waiting on one patient all day, or going and coming on one patient. This system can be automated and centralized, so that doctors can always see. And if the patient has to be transferred, I don't need to start printing paperwork or gathering all the documents. Everything is on internet. They will just send the ID of the patient to the hospital that is going to, and they can log in and see his record, and from there they can take over, something like that. Yeah, and they can take over to continue the patient's treatment. This is the brief explanation of what we are trying to build at Mark George. Thank you.